Hey peeps, welcome back. We're talking Love During Lockup, Season 5, Episode 55. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. All right, you guys. This episode was lackluster for me. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst either. What did you guys think of this particular episode? It felt to me as if it was a filler episode. All right, let's get into the show. So we start out with Savannah and Bradley, and it picks up right where it left off. Savannah was in the store, and Bradley's sister Alyssa told her to hell off real quick, and she ran out of the damn store. So they're outside. She's crying. Alyssa's trying to explain herself. She's crying. I don't know if you guys thought the same thing, but I thought that maybe both Savannah and Alyssa were high as hell. Savannah seems to be off to me. And Alyssa, you could definitely see that she's completely off. I think that both of them have been through traumatic experiences in their lives, and they are emotionally unstable at this time. And I don't think that they should be friends. They need to separate and get therapy, get help. Savannah may need to focus on her sobriety a little more. I think that Bradley's sister was not lying. I think that his family does not like her, doesn't want her to be with him, the same way her family doesn't like him and doesn't want him to be with her. When she gets in the car and Bradley calls her, she asks him, was he going to leave her when he got out of jail? What did you expect this inmate to say to you? Oh yeah, that was the plan. My family hates your guts, and you better not show your face around the house. And as soon as I get out, I'm breaking up with your ass. Why would you expect to get a true answer from him? So later we see her having dinner with a couple of her friends, and she gets a call from Bradley, and she asks him, why won't you get my name tattooed on your forehead? And I said, that seals the deal. She is on something. Either that or she's just out of her damn mind. I am like her friends. I do not agree with getting a boyfriend, a husband, a wife's name tattooed on you. Because 9 times out of 10, the relationship is not going to last. You're going to end up having to get a cover-up tattoo. And why the hell would anybody get a tattoo across their forehead? Especially with somebody's name on it. So this grown-ass man is supposed to walk around town with Savannah tattooed across his damn forehead. That is just ridiculous. I remember one year I took my son to the Sweet Corn Festival. That's a festival that we have here in Ohio. It's about maybe 35, 40 miles away from where I live. And I used to take him to the corn festival every year. Now I just go myself because the corn is so damn good. But one year we were walking around the corn fest. He was riding rides. We're eating all kinds of food, especially the corn. Anyway, the hot ham sandwiches. Anyway, there was a girl there who had on like a backless shirt. And on her back was a huge, very unattractive tattoo that said, Morgan's bitch. Morgan was her boyfriend, and she was his bitch. That was displayed across this woman's back. My son said, oh, and I'm looking at this woman, and I said, what? Damn it. To me, it felt as if she must be in an abusive relationship. Who in the right mind would ever tattoo Morgan's bitch across their back? Every now and again, that girl pops into my head, and I wonder and hope that she is somewhere safe and was able to get that removed or covered up with something else. I was jacked up for the rest of that trip because all I could do was think about what is happening in this young lady's life. She was a young girl. I mean, she had to be in her late teens or early 20s, and I was just devastated by it. Morgan's bitch. It was covering her entire back. Savannah's out of her damn mind, and so is Bradley. These two don't belong together, and I think that Savannah's on that stuff. That's just my opinion. Tia and Rob. So I'm exhausted with Tia. I really am. You are going to tell us Rob is getting out of jail. You have never introduced your precious daughter to any man that you have dated. Rob, the inmate that you have not met outside of jail, is going to be the first. And you think that is a smart choice. And I don't think so. I think that that is a stupid choice. I cannot stand it when men and women bring inmates into the lives of their children. You can be in his life all you want. You can be in her life all you want, but those children should not have to be. You don't know them outside of prison. You don't. Don't bring these people into your children's lives until you have known them. And I have never dated an inmate. But out of all the years that my son was growing up, he only met one person I was dating. I just didn't bring people around my kid. I don't know you like that, and you don't need to know this kid, period. I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know who comes with you, if you know what I mean. Not my son. He is too precious to me to involve him in any of this. I need to know who you are first. There's only been one man who knew my son, and I knew that dude was safe. I knew that he would never bring any hurt or harm or danger to my child or my household, period. Now, did we end up together? No, but we did develop a lifelong friendship. All she can think about is the sex. She is ready to, have the sex. She said Rob loves her kahunas. I said, I don't think you know what kahunas means. I don't think you should use that ever again. And I don't believe that Rob loves kahunas. I mean, he could. He'd been in jail for 10 years, but I'm just saying I don't think so. She introduces him to her daughter. It was a good homecoming. His family was excited to see him. He was excited to see them. The action and the kissing in the car was a bit disgusting to me. I wasn't sure, but I thought that her daughter was in the car. That was just too much. I thought that could have waited. Don't do all that in front of the family and the daughter. And I'm hoping that you use condoms. I'm sick of them. What did you guys think about their reunion? I do think that they look cute standing next to each other, but I just don't believe Rob. He's giving that whole, I want to be with her. I'm going to get out. I'm going to do right. We're going to be a family. That's what they all say. As soon as Rob gets to his own place, there will be other women. Tia will be hurt. And now you have brought him into your daughter's life, so she most likely will be hurt. This is a mistake. Why do they keep doing this shit? Moving on. Sam and Crystal. Listen, Sam makes it to the prison, has his 2-hour visits. It seems that Crystal don't give two shits that he has gone through hell to get there. Thank you for coming, but I wanted Grandma Rita. Okay, it seems to me that Grandma Rita is done with Crystal and the bullshit. Grandma Rita did not want to go. She was not sick, in my opinion. To me, Grandma Rita is Sam's girlfriend. And that's how Grandma Rita was to keep it. She wants Sam to keep being at her beck and call. She wants Sam to keep supplying her with groceries, driving her to her appointments, and taking her out for nice dinners and lunches. She said, fuck Crystal. She got herself in jail for assaulting somebody. Let her stay. That's my opinion of Grandma Rita. Grandma Rita wants Sam. On their way to a nice lunch or dinner, whatever that was, he decides to ask Grandma Rita, what's going on? Why didn't she go see Crystal? Crystal really needs to see her. Grandma Rita tells him up front, I don't jump at Crystal's every holler like you. Period. Nobody does. That's why she treats you like that, Sam, because you do whatever the hell it is that she tells you to do. It's ridiculous. She's in jail, I miss Grandma Rita. Grandma Rita, I'm sorry I'm not there for you, Grandma Rita. I should have been there for you. You're getting up in age now and blah, blah, blah. Fuck you, Crystal. Grandma Rita was getting up in age when your ass went to jail. You didn't have to attack your ex-husband. You could have stayed there and took care of your Grandma Rita. But you wanted to violate your probation. So now you sit. Grandma Rita is not Sam's responsibility. This is a bunch of bullshit. Now, Sam goes and visits the attorney because he's concerned about her getting parole. He wants to know, hopefully she'll get parole because he's already been waiting for her with no sex for the last 4 years, letting her lead him by the damn nose, spending over $100 and some thousand on her ass. Sam, you're an idiot. Top notch, sucker. I am sick of your ass. Where is your family? Where are your real friends? You need an intervention. You really do. Somebody needs to call a therapist on Sam's ass. I am sick of you. Sam could have found him a very nice young lady, a very nice law-abiding citizen lady who would have enjoyed Sam. And shit, Sam, you're an idiot. You could have been having all the sex. So the lawyer says that she attacked her ex-husband and stabbed him or sliced him across the forehead, and she was sentenced to probation for that. But then she violates her probation by testing positive for the drugs, and then she goes to jail. We find out that she's also been violating the agreement, and she's still having contact with her ex-husband. And I said to myself, Sam, you are not allowed to go to the bathroom without her permission. You had to buy groceries for somebody who's not getting out of jail for another 7 years and put them in your pantry. The shit'll be expired. But she is allowed to have contact with her ex and who knows who else. And she's probably got 6 prison girlfriends, and you are still sticking by her. You are out of your everlasting mind. And then him talking about he doesn't know if he can hold on for another 7 years. Sam, as soon as you walked out of that attorney's office, you should have went straight to your house, started packing up your shit, put in your 2 weeks notice at your job, and carry your ass back home. File for divorce. Instead of using this money to pay for her attorney for her parole hearing, you should be paying for a divorce attorney. Get out of this while you can. You are a clown. You are being used. You are being mistreated. You have been hoodwinked and bamboozled out of your time and your money and all of your efforts. Sam, the woman is not getting out of jail. Did you see the way the attorney was looking at you? He was looking at you saying, Sam, you're a clown, but I'm not allowed to say that. I'm just saying, I'm sick of Sam. Crystal is not good for Sam. Sam, I'm telling you right now, you need to grow a backbone. If you have aunties, if your mom is still around, give them a call. Somebody call Sam's parents. This is ridiculous. I hate to say it because he's a grown-ass man, but damn it. Sometimes grown kids need to hear a little something from their mama. Sam, you are being used. Crystal does not give a shit about you. All she cares about is that you take care of her needs so she can binge watch her programs on her tablet at the jail. And so Grandma Rita has somebody to take her to her doctor's appointments, buy her groceries, and take her out to dinner. Sam, get it together. Jeez, he's an idiot. Jakima and Donnie. Well, shit. Okay. We finally find out why Donnie went to the hole. Okay, we find out why Donnie didn't want us to know. He didn't want to talk about it on that phone. That's what I was thinking. Donnie was trying to be big time drug dealer at the prison. Okay, so I think a couple of things were weird. She gets some mail, and it is his write-up from prison. But at the top, it looks like a scribble on the top. Like, you know how when you're trying to get your ink pen to work? And I thought, well, that's odd. And then I thought, who is sending that to her? Because later she called the prison and they wouldn't give her any information. So I said, well, the prison wouldn't mail you his disciplinary form if you're not his emergency contact, and they wouldn't give you any information on the phone. So it had to either been Donnie mailing that to her or somebody in his family mailing that to her. Only for her to find out that allegedly he's been in there dealing drugs, and one of his cellmates who he's been selling to allegedly got busted talking on the phone to somebody else about their drug deals in prison. She's involved because they are saying that shortly after his deals with this other inmate selling these narcotics, He then is cash apping his money to her, or having someone cash app her the proceeds. She is acting as if she is oblivious. She is innocent. How could this be? But you got to think about it. How was he able to move you from Texas and pay for everything else for you when he is an inmate? I know that he said that he owns a rental property, but one rental property is not going to take care of all of you and your two children's needs, plus his needs while he's in jail. So you should have known that something wasn't right. This doesn't make sense. I have no sympathy for her. You packed up your children. You left your home and everything you knew, everything they knew, their friends from first grade or second grade or whatever, and you drove across the country to Dayton, of all places, to be with an inmate that you happened to go across on the TikTok. Or was it the Instagram? I don't know. This makes no sense. You don't know him. You don't know him. This is a bad decision. As a mother, you don't fall in love with a TikToker who is in the jail and then move your damn kids, lie to your parents, lie to your children, then let your children watch you lie to your daddy, acting as if this dude is not a prisoner. This is ridiculous. I'm sick of her. Okay, what she should have did as soon as she got that letter is she should have called for a consultation with an attorney to find out if she was going to be in any trouble. As soon as you got your appointment, you should have started packing your shit. You and your kids need to go home. This relationship is a wrap. I just don't understand it. She went out on social media after the show aired and said that that's not true. It's not true. Her and Donnie are fine. He hasn't been doing anything. Listen, I know that the show producers can manipulate shit in the background. I know that they try to write stuff or try to, enhance a story. But somewhere, some of this has to be true. Like a little grain of it has to be true. And even if it isn't, you don't have any business dragging them kids into this bullshit. Go the fuck home. This is just stupid. Moving on. MJ and Willie. Now I'm going to tell you up front. I think that MJ and Willie are boring. I think they are absolute fillers. And you cannot convince me that MJ is 37 years old. You cannot, will not, no ma'am. Now she is planning a visit. She is going to visit her mom. Her mom has requested that she bring her a pig head. And I said, to take a whole pig head through the TSA, that's a lot. And is that on your carry-on bag, or is that going to be carefully wrapped and put in your stowed bag? Is it frozen? I have so many questions. I really do. But when your mama says, bring me a pig head, just bring your mama the damn pig head. I mean, I like a little pork too, but I've never had a pig head. Anyway, let me just move on from here. We find out that her mom has cancer, and I am so sorry to hear that. I hope that her mom is doing well. I hope that her mom is in remission forever. I was sorry to hear that. She thinks that she needs to move there so that she could be closer to her mom, and I totally get that as well. I would have definitely been ready to pack my stuff and move anywhere I needed to be just to be close to my mom. When she picks her mom up, she asks her mom about moving there, and her mom says, of course. And she says, well, I knew I was your favorite. And I laugh so hard because I do that too. I tell my mom all the time, I know that I'm her favorite. She never actually comes out and says it. But I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. And it's so crazy because I think my siblings think that they're her favorite too. I don't know why they think that, because I'm positive that it's me, but she won't say it out loud. Anyway, it's so funny because I only have the one son, but I always tell him that he's my favorite son. And he always says, Mom, I'm your only son. And then I come back and tell him, if I had 12 sons, you would still be my favorite. And he busts out laughing. It's a whole thing that we do, but I can say he's my favorite because he's my only one. Mom, I know you're listening. And you know what? It's okay. They don't have to know. We know. Anyway, I liked her mom. Her mom didn't want to get on camera. because of her cancer, and she felt that she didn't really look her best. But I am sure that her mom is absolutely beautiful. But what I love the most is that her mom is sincere. Her mom is real, and she keeps it 100%. Her mom does not like Willie. She says, do you think that he has changed? Do you think that he's going to do right by you? She likes the ex. The mom has known Willie for 16 years. She also knows the ex. So I'm going with the mom's opinion. The mom tells her that her ex has never done anything to hurt her and never would, but she just does not trust Willie. Her mom also brings up the fact that if you are so in love with Willie and you want to marry him, why do you still have contact with your ex? She talks to Willie on the phone and asks him, does he mind if she may have dinner with her ex? Willie is in jail, locked the hell up, insecure as a motherfucker, calling her ex a bum. Dude, you are in a 6x6. You can't do shit for yourself. You can't even go pee without permission. Okay, you have 3 hots and a fucking cot, and you want to call her ex a bum. Sir, respectfully, shut the fuck up.
You lose. Good day, sir.
One thing is for sure, her mom loves her and doesn't want her to be hurt. She tells her mom, I love Willie. I want to be with him, and that's what I want. I think that's just her trying to convince herself. I don't think she wants to be with Willie. To be honest, I think that she wants to be with her ex. And her mom tells her, stop lying. I think that her mom knows her better than she believes. Her mom knows that the ex is better for her. But like she said, she is a grown woman. And if that's what she wants to do, is to bring Willie into her life, go ahead and do it. But you play a dangerous game when you play with 2 men at the same time. The same way a man plays a dangerous game when he plays with 2 women at the same time. Somebody could get hurt. And the truth is, for the sake of her mother, I hope that she doesn't get hurt or caught up into any bullshit. You need to let Willie's ass go. And you need to go get some therapy and figure out who the hell you are as a single person in this world while helping your mother. Grow up, MJ. This is just ridiculous. I'm bored with them. Anyway, peeps, get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.